Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Dr. Stone chapter 221. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and oh, baby, it is hitting light speed. It is getting that bad. But if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So things are going to get really interesting right now because, you know, as we were watching the training sequences last chapter, something that Ryusui was thinking about was what about Stanley? What about him? Because he is a better pilot than him, and he's a better marksman than him, obviously. So that is the elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And it'll be interesting to see where Stanley is going to play a role in this. Is he going to take Kohaku's place? Is Stanley going to take Ryusui's place? I don't know. That's going to be very interesting because obviously Senku can't shoot for shit. Kohaku can't shoot for shit. And it's like, there's no point in having Kohaku with us on this trip. No way. And this is a one-shot deal. And that's why I'm just like thinking that Ryusui's thinking about this like really seriously. And he's thinking that maybe it's better to have two pilots, like especially one like Stanley, and two sharpshooters like him and Stanley there, but we'll have to see. And plus, you get some really good leverage against Zeno when you have Stanley up there as well. So, and yeah, because you also have Zeno held as hostage, but there's also some character development, some that we have left to explore with Stanley as well. So I'm really curious what we're going to get this week. So without further ado, let's get to it. In our war against Y-Man, the most capable pilot on our side actually isn't me. And this chapter is titled Entrusting It All. This ship's not content just being a model. I'm going to set sail someday on a real ship of my own. Hey Senku, question for you in the form of a parable. Say you're a knight in some medieval kingdom. Huh? As a young and dashing knight, you pine for the princess of the palace. You talk about having a future together. But the princess has a more appropriate suitor, the prince from the next kingdom over. Marriage between the two would bring peace and harmony to all the land. What's your move as a science pro? Oh my god, please don't tell me you're still going to have Kohaku on this frickin' flight, on this mission, and you're going to replace Ryusui with Stanley. Why? Please don't do that. I swear. Inagaki, if you do this, I'm going to be really mad. What are you babbling about? A science pro is a man of efficiency, so if the other dude is 10 billion% a better fit for the job than me, then of course I'm handing over the reins. But you knew my answer before you even asked. Rude to call me out like that. Ah, a truly wise pick for the job. No objections, I presume? Playing it cool to the max when he can't help but show emotion, he simply hides his face, like master like pupil, right, Senku? But I must say, I'm shocked by this proposal. Stan is the ultimate soldier. If we join forces, we might try to take over the world again. The world domination scheme is a non-starter with so much backup and running. Besides, a man of science is a man of efficiency, so I say we could put our trust in you. No, some folks are going to push back on this risky decision we've made. Tell those malcontents that I made a threat, that I swore to sabotage the rocket engines unless you revive Stan. No, we'll tell them the truth. There's no need to burden you with the villain's role anymore, Zeno. I'm so glad that Zeno is done. I'm so glad that Zeno has grown like this, that Zeno is just like, I'm not going to be the villain anymore. This shows how much he's grown. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Zeno. I am. Whether you like it or not, you're a citizen of the Kingdom of Science now. You're one of our leaders. Aww. Ryusui, thank you so much. And look at Seno. Like, you know what this shows? It shows you what's more important to Zeno. It shows you that his bro is more important. That like what's the point of living without his bro? No homo here. This is just a bro. I know that there's probably gonna be some yaoi doujinshi at some point. There will be. I am calling that. Go ahead and do your doujinshi, but whatever. Stanley Snyder? Wake him up? He's gonna be the rocket's pilot? Ta-da! Dear Sukasa will accompany dear Zeno. Yeah, I can... yeah. On paper, we can say that I'm guarding a VIP, but should Stan rebel, Sukasa will undoubtedly cause me bodily harm. Yep. Call me a hostage if you wish. But why? He might grab a gun and start shooting the second he wakes up. I wouldn't worry. Stanley's a soldier who follows orders and does what the mission asks of him. I don't think Stanley is like this anymore. I don't. It's kind of like with Annie in Attack on Titan. If you were, I'm spoiling Attack on Titan. Deal with it. You should have finished it by now. Because when Annie, before she revived, Armin went to go visit her all the time, and when she was petrified, she was listening to Armin every day. And you have to imagine if like Ryusui went to go visit Stanley or something, or like other people went to go visit Stanley, you gotta imagine that he was listening to that shit. Plus, he was just alone in his thoughts, like thinking about everything every day for this long. So, for several years. So you gotta wonder if Stanley's gonna do this shit. Nah, I don't think Stanley. And plus, remember what Stanley was thinking about before he was petrified. He realized what he did was wrong. So, just saying. He's proven that much, and I doubt that's changed. He's scary. Keep him locked up forever. This works out perfectly. This moon mission could be deadly, and he'll be heading up there to save all of humanity. No better way to atone for what he's done, right? Exactly. I agree with this. You should. Why the fuck is Kohaku going up there then? You sure about this, Ryusui? Sure, I'm sure. I may be an ace pilot, but my shooting skills... Not what I meant. Weren't you hyped to go... Not what I meant. Weren't you hyped to go to the moon? Why is Kohaku going? You can shoot. Like, wouldn't it be better to have two pilots up there? And plus you can learn. I just don't understand why Kohaku is going up there. I'm so lost by this. The greatest marksman alive should do a bang-up job for us. Who wouldn't desire that? After all, I'm the greediest guy the world's ever known. Yeah. What's the job? Love it when they catch on so quickly. I love this. Stanley will execute any task he believes he's capable of. Professionals are always quick on the uptake. Dude, I love Stanley when he's unpetrified like this. Look at the... Dude. Zeno just gives him the cigarette. What's the job? Dude, this is such perfection. You don't need to even say anything. That just the expressions on their faces are perfection. Just the cigarette in his mouth. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. It's so perfect. Say you shoot a 1 pound piece of ammunition with an initial velocity of 600 meters per second. On the moon's surface, gravity and acceleration are a sixth of what they are on Earth, and air resistance is 0. Your target is a Medusa device, exactly 1 kilometer away. Firing angle should be 0.13 degrees. The math checks out. Did Staley's sheer intuition help him come up with that number? Are you up to the task, Stan? Sure. Oh, God. This right here is making me question things. Sure, I am. I might have lost my seat on the space rocket, but as the backup, I better polish my skills. Just doing my pilot's duty, am I wrong? How very like you, Master Ryusui. You've set aside your personal desire in favor of a greater desire, victory for mankind. I am so confused. Why is Ryusui just... Kohaku should not be on this mission. I'm sorry. You have Stanley there. You have Senku. By this logic, you should have fucking Tsukasa up there. If not Ryusui as a second pilot, you should have Tsukasa up there. I am so lost by this. You set aside your personal desire in favor of a greater desire, victory for mankind. So noble of you to relinquish your spot to Master Stanley without regret. There's no need to comfort me. Aw, I wanted this so bad, damn it. Oh, my poor baby. Bullseye at this range? So skillful. Wasn't me. Yes! Here's our boy Stanley. Dude, this gun looks boss. I love this gun. Senku Ishigami, Kohaku, Stanley Snyder. Those three have been selected. Why is Kohaku going? I do not understand. I do not understand. You do not need... If Stanley is going, you don't need Kohaku anymore. Kohaku, yes, she has the... Unless you're using the thirst factor for Kohaku, why is she going? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. My poor Ryusui. Like, I'm so sad for him. I am. Because he wanted to go so bad. But I gotta give props to my boy. I will give you major props, Ryusui, for surrendering. Or not surrendering. For surrendering your job, your spot to Stanley. But that was the right thing to do. But I'm so confused on why Kohaku is going. The only thing I could think of is the thirst factor. I swear to God, I'm telling you, it is the thirst factor. Because Stanley is everything. He is the complete package. He can do the sniping. He can do the recon. He can do everything. Like, why even have Kohaku there? She can't shoot. Yes, she could do recon. Yes, she has the natural sense with the eyes and shit. But why why? I'm so lost. Can someone explain this to me? I'm so confused. I am so confused. But yeah, the only thing I could think of is the thirst factor. That's the only thing I could think of is the thirst factor. That's the only reason why I could think of. The only thing I can think of. Oh God. Look, I'm not pissed that Ryusui gave up his spot for Stanley. I am not that mad about that. I'm not. I'm more pissed about Tsukasa giving up his spot for Kohaku than anything else. That's what I'm mad about. Because I don't understand why her. Why? I'm so confused. Something tells me there was some meddling with the editors. You know what? I'm going to say this. This screams meddling. This screams meddling. I'm so confused. Can someone explain this to me? Why Kohaku would be useful here if you have Stanley? Because again, I would understand if you didn't have Stanley and you needed Kohaku for her eyes and for her stealth. But if you have Stanley here, what is the fucking point? What, do you have another warrior type? Sure, I guess. But I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm very curious what you guys think. What you guys think of this. I'm really, I'm just stumped by Kohaku. I really am. But Stanley, I'm not mad at. I really love this relationship with Stanley and this. I'm really curious if anyone else is having a gaydar situation here. Like, I know this is bro shitness, but God, part of me wants to like say it might be going on beyond bro shit, but the only because like that touch of the face. But I think like the only reason why he was like that like loving like this because it was like he hasn't been able to touch his bro in so long, and he hasn't been able to touch anybody in so long, that it's just like that. It was just like that. He's like, oh my bro, I missed you so much, bro. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I think that's what it is. But I love that shot that at the end of the chapter when I will say this, that Stanley did at the Target, because that was a sign of respect. That was a sign that he respected Ryusui for his decision. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm sad for Ryusui, but I'm happy for Stanley. I am, because Stanley does need this. He does. He needs to be able to atone for what he did, and this is the best way for him to do it. But I'm just so confused for Kohaku. I am. Like, and that's why I'm like kind of pissed that Tsukasa not going here, because Tsukasa would be able to atone for his shit. Or shit, send Hyoga up there. Hyoga would be able to atone for it too. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. If we want to talk about atonement, do that. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Are you guys confused about Kohaku like I am? Do you guys think that this is like, some editor meddling type thing, that they feel the need to have a girl up there just because? I don't like it. I don't. I know she's as strong as Tsukasa, but like, if you would have it to where Kohaku, maybe Stanley is going to train Kohaku. If you have that going on, okay, have Stanley train Kohaku, have her be a better shooter. If you have that going for her, okay, that's fine. But but what do you guys think? I think this is this is great character development for Ryusui. I'm heartbroken for Ryusui, but goddamn, this was fantastic character development for him. Major props for Ryusui's character development. I am very happy, and also for Stanley and for Zeno. Oh my god, this is something that Zeno needed so bad. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kick it so I could keep bringing you more Dr. Stone content, a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.